Hello everyone, I'm ImKibitz and welcome back to Satisfactory, where we are working on our final project, the Assembly Director System Space Elevator part. The last thing we need to beat the video game. And since we're going to be making so many of these per minute, we need lots and lots of materials and machines to automate them. But you see, that's kind of becoming a bit of a problem here, because we're starting to run out of space in the whole biome. Because unlike my other monolithic factories, I wanted this one to be as flat as possible and sprawling as far as possible. But I never really thought we'd start to run out of space. Like, we still have hundreds of machines to build, and we have a little area out front here, and only a couple pockets left to build in. So very soon, we're probably gonna have to resort to some drastic solutions. Oh my god, and future Kibs here, but I didn't even realize the irony of like running out of space physically and then like, you know, the video title, all that jazz. Oh, fun. Oh, I couldn't have planned it better. But we'll see if all that stuff comes into play today, because right now I only have one goal, and that is to automate 630 stadors per minute, which we're gonna need for a variety of things, like automated wiring and electromagnetic control rods. Also, we can make a bunch of assembly director systems because I arbitrarily want to build a lot. Right, Mr. Cart? Right. So we're gonna use what little space we have around here to try and at least get this project done, then figure things out from there. But right now, the stadors are going to be a bit of an issue. Because we're running out of space, this project is going to be a bit of a nightmare, because we need steel pipes and wire. And if we need 630 stadors per minute, it means we need 126 assemblers, which is 5,040 wire and 1,890 steel pipes. So that's gonna be a bit of a thing. Especially when we don't have a lot of room to run, like, you know, thousands of belts all over the place. But thankfully, past Kibs did inadvertently do us a pretty big solid here. And I left one of the pockets of space here right next to a huge wire deposit, and right across the way here is an insane amount of steel pipe production. So we just have to bring the two together over here, and maybe we get most of it done? At least that's the dream. Let's deal with the hard stuff first. Let's figure out wire. We have two belts here of how much wire per minute? I literally have no idea. Thank you, past Kibs. Really useful. Thanks for the signs. Okay. Figure that out over this way. Or wait, maybe it's easier if I look at the source of all this. We have a bunch of constructors making wire. There's only... What is this? Wait, what? Okay, that's a lot of wire. No. This isn't too bad. I don't need to like count how many items are on the belts and stuff like that, or how many constructors there are. I just look at how much iron is being used, because the iron is being turned into iron wire. So this is 20 machines making 30 iron ingots per minute. That's 600 iron ingots. That means that can go into 600 divided by 12.5, 48 constructors. Each of the 48 constructors makes 22.5 wire. So 22.5 times 48 is 1,080. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a way easier way to go about things. So we have 20, looks like 40 iron ingots per minute. Are there 5 belts though? Wait, what? Oh, wait, no, this one's coming back into this system and then going to here. Okay, we have 4 belts. That means each of them, if I load balance them correctly, should be 4, 5, 40 belts. Right, that was a lot of math. Okay, then it looks like we have a bit of a trench here where we can bring all of the belts this way. So that's kind of cool, but that's still nowhere near the amount of wire we need. And we still don't even know what these two are. Wait, where did these two come from? Bruh, okay, you know what? I don't know, but we have a good system to find out. Oh, but past Kibs, why didn't you just leave me a handful of signs like these? And it would have saved me so much time, but I didn't. But luckily, we've figured out things now. Luckily and unluckily. So first off, brought all those belts over, right? Counted up all of the wire over here. And remember how I said we needed 5,400 or whatever? I'm sorry, it was 5,040 wire per minute for this project. Well, we have 2,160 here, right? And then we have 1,404 there. And then over this way, we had 2 big old bins here of another 1,404. The astute among you might realize we're short by 72 wire. That's it. ImKibitz tried to help, but he only made the future reality more painful and horrible than I could have possibly imagined. So, I did what had to be done, the accursed thing. I went and I made more wire. I was not going to belt one little line of wire from who knows where all the way over here. It wasn't gonna happen, especially when I had an unused copper node just sitting over here. It's a lot of copper, it's like 600 per minute, but I was like, bro, I need 72 wire here, so we gotta rock and roll. So I smelted it all down into copper ingots, and then I made an extra line of, what, 2,000 wire per minute? Something like that? I have no idea. I've lost track of the numbers. Too much math today already. Long story short, we got the extra 72, and we have like 1,200 extra wire now. But now with that organized, let's get to the other half. The steel pipe. Oh boy. I wonder what nightmares await us here, because from the outset, got some bad news, Chief. We've been running this for quite a while and just eyeballing it, but that doesn't look like 540 steel pipe per minute per belt line here. At least I did some preliminary math, and that's how much steel pipe we should have, but we don't. So what's going on? Well, it turns out when I was setting this up back in the day, I did some math wrong. We have 12 foundries going onto one belt. Each foundry making 60 steel ingots per minute. 12 times 60, 720. That's fine, 720 per belt. That goes to, I think, 26 constructors, and everything would have been fine. But ImKibitz did not look to see if any were overclocked. Oh boy, and there are a lot that are overclocked. Thus, we are short 26 constructors. And even better, I have to rebalance all of these belts because there's like 900 steel per minute trying to go down here, and guess what? That's not gonna work, Chief. So I'll do all of that rebelting stuff there, and in the meantime, it's time for another 26 constructors. Okay, that's fine. Each of these is 8. What's 24 divided by 8? You guys know? Well, it's gonna be that many somehow, some way. What's even worse is that was supposed to be our assembler room. But no, now steel pipe constructors. But actually, you know what? The balancing isn't gonna be too bad here. Thankfully, there are smart splitters in the video game, and they have some very nice settings, like any, and specifically overflow. So what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna try and make 780 belts of steel ingots, right? Then I'll have the any amount go over this way into a system. This system will only take 720 ingots per minute though. So there will be some overflow. And that overflow will all mix into one single overflow belt. And if I do things that way, properly, without the curses, that'll make it so all the stuff we've already built doesn't have to be adjusted too much. And maybe I just have to add in like some overclocking here or there, but that's no problem at all. And oh man, for once in my life, it actually was kind of an easy fix. It really just was a little bit of overclocking, and then how I showed you before, just a little bit of belt balancing. So all the belts are now 780, and then we have like a little overflow belt, but it all kind of works out just fine. I've been watching it for a bit, and I'm pleased. No more problems. All the steel pipe, and then I have brought it over in this horrific mess underneath the train track, and then over to our project area. But like with the wire, are we gonna run into the same problem again? Do we have enough steel pipe? Well, it turns out we do. Need 1,890, and we have like what, 170 extra? Something like that, 270 extra? Yeah, we have a lot of steel pipe extra. Everything is fine, nothing to worry about, and we can actually start with the project. Wowee. And as we do, that really just starts with a blueprint here. wherein we want to modify one of our existing blueprints to make stators. So I took all of the quickwire assembler blueprints, and now they are designed to make stators. It's really just a simple recipe change, but man, when you're making like 126 machines, you're gonna forget to change a couple recipes, and that'll come to bite you in the butt much later on. Take it from me. Let's get rid of that. Let's take this, and you can go now. And we can start to build. Where's the power? Come to me. Good. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6, 7, 8 belts to work with. That is going to be a lot of belting and a lot of balancing. So we are going to leave kind of this flat area to do belt work. And we'll start building up over here. So we just need to make huge conveyor lines or assembler lines all over the place. It's just always, where do you begin, right? It's just such a daunting task. Why not just here? Why not? Easy. That's our first 6. We're started. Band-aids ripped off, and we can continue. Oh, can we not place any down here? Didn't want to anyway, that's fine. No, we mostly want to build in this direction. So let's place more here. And there. Man, I wish we were an update 8 so I could just nudge this stuff around. That would be super, super easy. But alas, no mods in update 8, so no deal. So I guess I'll just be careful and stuff the area with as many assemblers as I can. And it's not really looking like too many. Well, it's not like nothing, but it's definitely not what I was expecting. So we only have like 41 assemblers built here, and we need 126. So this is what, like a third of the project, if that? And it's pretty much all the space that I've had planned around here, which is kind of the big problem. We could fit in, I don't know, what is this gonna be? Another row of 10 here. Okay, so that's like 51, sure. But I think our main play is going over this way and building over more desert. Now, I didn't really want to do this, but I'm okay with specific instances. Where I want to build over the desert is where it's kind of sandy. Kind of like this, what we're on right now. Not the rocky parts like over here, because we'd kind of just be building up, and I don't really want to do that. So yeah, if you go underneath the platforms anywhere around here, pretty much only built on the sand as close practically as I could. So we'll continue that a little bit over here. Why is this here? Don't know. Yeah, this is kind of how I set up the entire biome initially. It's just I went to like a flat patch and I was like, okay, we're not clipping into the hill. No. Okay, then we can build. And just build as close to the dirt as possible. And then whenever the sand rose a little bit, I would rise the platforms too, and we would continue the pattern going forward. Until again, we hit another dune, and then we had to either stop building, scoot down, or just stop entirely. But no, already this is gonna be a huge chunk of space that will be invaluable to our project here. In a perfect place for more spam. A lot of spam. And we got ourselves another 30 machines built, which puts another good dent in our project today. Even better, the belt work has been surprisingly easy. Usually when you have something where you max out the belts, i.e. you have to move like, I don't know, 1,000 items per minute, and the top belt only can move 780 per minute, you're gonna run into a lot of trouble. But what I've been doing is I just split like this 1440 belt into 2, and then when one overflows, it just goes into the next set of machines and will overflow over there. So it should work out just fine. As for getting stuff places, well, that's another question. You know how I wanted to build close to the ground? Turned out to be kind of impossible, at least at this stage. Wherever I can, I try to build just above what I have on the ground, but eventually we need the uppies. And we build up, go over to where we need, and off the project goes. And as for the stators, they're just kind of going on their own merry way over here. Back to Belt Mageddon. Okay, it's actually not too bad, but I'm happy I left the space. But yeah, this is just making sure everything is balanced properly. We're extracting the excess amount of steel pipes we need to, along with the excess wire. And everything ends up over here where we have a cool 255, actually wait, cool. We have a cool 405 stators per minute, which is pretty good. Not bad, but it's not everything. And we are way out of space. In fact, we built extra space and now it's all full. So now what? Well, we could build like, what, 8 assemblers here, but that's like a drop in the bucket. Actually, wait, how many assemblers do we need still? 405 divided by 5 is 81. 126 minus 81. We still need another 45 assemblers to make all the stators. Another 45 assemblers is a bigger setup than what we did over there. Oh, Kibs, what are we gonna do? Panic? Maybe. First, we really just need an overview of the situation. Like, where could we bring everything? We have all the materials we need allocated there. So we just need a belt that went somewhere. Like here, there. This area's too messed up. I don't want to mess with it. That's not enough space, nor do I want to put constructors on top of there. Oh, this is pretty good. Ooh, that's really good. Oh, there's a train here and a train there. So we're gonna have to move all the plastic and whatever stuff all around there. So at the end of the day, we're not gonna be able to use that space very well. Or at least it's gonna get really annoying when we have to run all of the plastic belts through there. Oh, but look at this! What? It's perfect. It's like it was made for stators. Yes! Each system takes up like what? 2.5 platforms? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Maybe we could fit 18 in the pit. Could probably fiddle with things. Get another 9 there too. So that's 27. And up here, oh yeah, we could fit another maybe 27 up here. Yeah. Okay, we found our spot. This is really good. I didn't even know this is here. Now just to get all of the belts through all of this. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I think you're thinking what I'm thinking. We need to go uppies. This is too crazy. So we'll build another bridge going through all that. Although we are going up, I still want to stay as low as possible to the ground. So we'll build right to here. So we just barely probably go over top of everything. Okay, we're over the, the little factory cart line. And then I guess to go to here, because there's already a pillar here waiting for us. But then we have a road in front of us. There's no way we're going over that road. So if we built a bunch of belts, could they just go down here? Yeah. But how many could we stack to have go down here? Because we don't want any clipping either. We definitely fit 2 belts. What about 3? Give me 3, come on. Yeah? Huh? It's pretty tight. And it's probably gonna clip once any item is on there. So at the end of the day, we can at least bridge over 6 belts, either back and forth. That's good. It's very good. Shouldn't look too bad either. Get some pillars underneath. Okay, item-wise, how many more items do we need? It's 45 machines, right? So 45 times 40, that's 1,800 wire. Do we have that anywhere? We have some extra wire in this bin. Plus, I didn't end up using these bins yet, so that's 1,404. And this is 324. Oh no. Oh no! Ah, but past Kibs. Past Kibs was there for us. That's why we have the bonus lines. Thanks for coming in clutch yet again, past Kibs. Then as for the steel pipes, we're gonna make some kind of overflow system with all of the bins here. So we'll have a belt that goes forward first, then a smart splitter over here, and just like we did with the steel, we will have most of the materials go to the right because that goes into one of our assembler systems, and then the overflow goes to the left. And we do that for every single bin. We bring that, I guess, maybe 1 belt. Wait, how many belts we need to bring of iron? Yeah, okay, it's 1 belt of iron up on this bridge, and then over to space. And scooting is rather easier said than done, but it has been done. And I've brought everything over, including all the stators, so I could have at least all the finished products in one place. And this place is looking cool, man. Check this out. We have all of these belts kind of in the air because of the pit now, and because of weird logistic stuff, all of the items flow through the left here, and we'll eventually get to these assemblers, and then they will flow back onto this belt, and then go into the bin. Easy. Yeah. One problem was I couldn't build enough. There wasn't enough space for 45 assemblers. So a few are overclocked, so we get the 45 number I wanted. As for distributing all the items, I was really nice to myself and decided, hey, let's just make 3 rows, and then we will just throw in all of the items with mergers and stuff. So one line will go in that way, and then we will add in simple mergers like here and over there. And that way, that will fill up the rest of the lines, kind of like our other systems, until everything overflows and kind of evens itself out. Actually, I need to build this first, so this can come down, like here. No, I will just do that for now, actually, and then connect you to there. As for the rest of these, well, somehow, you want to bring them around and over to here. The nice thing about the finished product, the State Wars, is that we're only making like, what, 630 per minute? I say only, but because of that, all of them can fit on a belt, and we can just throw them in wherever, and we are good to go. Yes? Oh, I do think so. Items, moving, grooving. Yeah, all should be well in the world, and I just have to watch everything move for a little bit, make sure there isn't any funny business. Oh, and random game crash. Fantastic. Just as we're finishing things up. What is it this time, a mod? Oh no, it's not a mod. It's happened. After almost 900 hours, we hit the uObject limit. We've run out of space in the entire world. Not just for this project, but the game's physical capacity to have more objects. And honestly, I'm shocked this happened. I specifically cheated in power shards so we would build less machines in our world and thus avoid this problem. But even still, with what we have created, we have broken the game again. However, we probably don't have to restart here, because I know Mr. Buddy BLAndrew575 has run into this problem in update 7 as well. Because you could even say this guy is crazier than me when it comes to building in this game. And if he's still able to play, I should be fine. After a brief conversation, it looks like I just have to add in these lines to the game's engine. And now hopefully it loads. Come on, I believe in you, video game. Load, please. There's no way it's ending like this, right? Good news. I had a backup ready. Seems like things are okay, but I ran into problems once I actually connected the belts here. So how are we looking? A to B, and then where did I bring this one? Just around the bend. Okay, game still fully operational. Okay, how about this? Instead of waiting for our impending doom, let's switch gears a little bit. Let's find, I don't know, some kind of bins to empty. Let's get things moving and grooving, because either the game will crash or it won't. So let's try and, get it to crash a little bit faster. Get rid of that. That gets all the oil and plastic processing online. What else could we delete? Ooh, I know. We can go over and destroy all of the modular frames that we made last time. That'll get like 100, heck, 200 machines online. Game still seems to be running just fine though. Where did we go? Here we go. Oop, bop, okay. And let's even get rid of the reinforced iron plates here. So that should activate everything, yes? Oh yeah. If we're gonna get a crash, it's gonna happen any second now? Yeah, I think we're good. Whew. Thank you, BLAndrew, for the huge save. Oh my gosh. Like world-saving tip there. All right, well, I think we're good to finish up this system then. I just have a little bit of cleanup to do. And also, you guys should definitely check out BLAndrew's YouTube channel. He has some crazy stuff posted there. And also just say thanks for saving Kib's world. Smile. And after some fixing and a minor heart attack, everything's fine. It's working as intended. Machines are running. No big problems. No crashes. No world-ending issues. We're good. And we have our 630 State Wars per minute. Okay, I'm done, and I'm going for a walk. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching. But have a fantastic rest of your day, and bye-bye.